Hey, you're on. Okay. Well, welcome to the Village of Macedon, Senator Gillibrand, Sarah Bartlett, Sarah Clark, and Jarrett Jones. Thank you to Bun Shoes Greenhouses for donating these beautiful flowers behind us to honor U.S. Senator Gillibrand and her staff. I would like to thank the Village of Macedon DPW staff for such a great job in maintaining this canal park, and the Park Commissioner Dave Nelson for truly having the passion and understanding for the value of the Erie Canal. This great enhancement that has occurred in the last few years is from the true dedication of the volunteers, the Macedon Village Pride Committee, and the private donations through the local family-owned businesses and canal visitors. The Erie Canalway Heritage Corridor has such a significant importance to New York State. It is through their funding the Village of Macedon was awarded a grant, and we were able to host 2 community concert series here in this canal park at the Elmer Clark Pavilion right behind us. Before I go any further, I did want to mention Assemblyman Robert Oakes' staff, Louise Hoffman. Where's Louise Hoffman? Right over here. It is her birthday today. She is 54 years old and proud of it. So happy birthday. The Erie Canal is such a great asset to all the people that visit it. The locks are an engineering marvel, along with the dedication of the people that gave their lives to build this canal. Governor Clinton was considered crazy amongst his peers for his vision. If they only knew. It brought economic development to New York State then, and now it is proven again to be an economic development to the local communities. So with that said, call me crazy. For trying to enhance this canal park, it was a dream for many years, and now it has become a reality for everyone to enjoy and to bring the communities together. Senator Gillibrand, I thank you for coming here to the center of the universe, because our local business person, John Solinsky from Books Etc., says that this is the center of the universe and that village life does matter. So this is for you.
Thank you.
And afterwards, I'd like just to bring you down to the Butterfly Nature Trail. It was done by private donations.
Wonderful.
And talk about our Peace Queen. So that's for you. And thank you for showing your support to us in the Erie Canal. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor.
You're welcome.
Well, it's a pleasure to join you today on the Erie Canal, nestled within a beautiful landscape that's steeped in history. This mural is gorgeous. It's so beautiful, and I think it will inspire many more murals to be made here. This land is really where so much of America's history took place, where New York's history was born and enhanced, and it really continues to inspire us today. New York State is blessed with vast natural beauty, and the Erie Canal Corridor is one of America's richest treasures and holds enormous potential that we are still unlocking today. When it opened in 1825, the Erie Canal was the primary shipping route between the Atlantic Ocean through the Hudson to Lake Erie and the Great Lakes, helping open up development of the Midwest and the West. From waterfront in Buffalo through the Finger Lakes and up to Lake Champlain, the Erie Canal continues to fuel our economy and provide New Yorkers with miles of adventure and endless recreation. This is why it's so important to keep the Erie Canal Corridor beautiful for our children and grandchildren and harness its full potential to drive our economy today. I've introduced legislation that would extend and enhance federal programs and provide the Erie Canalway with access to resources that would promote tourism and conservation.
Ooh, thank you.
We have to reauthorize the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor, which provides a framework for the region's tourist attractions to promote themselves and emphasize its historical significance. The current authorization, which expires next year, makes millions available to our local community. We hope to extend this for another 15 years. Daily, you will see recreational boats on the water, people hiking and biking along the trails, and families picnicking in the parks. The history and recreation along the Erie Canal makes upstate New York a great place to live and a wonderful place to raise your family. The world-class museums, theaters, and sites throughout the corridor attracts tourists to our area. The benefits of this legislation will be seen across the corridor, which covers 4,834 square miles across 23 counties, extending from Tonawanda to Whitehall at the bottom of Lake Champlain, and includes Buffalo, Rochester, and the Finger Lakes region, Oswego, Syracuse, Albany, Saratoga's National Historic Park, and Glens Falls. In addition, I'm urging the 2016 Global Mural Convention to come to the historic Erie Canal, home to a wide... Thank you. Wall therapy in Rochester is an effort to help reinvigorate old buildings that have fallen into decay. The initial effort in 2012 helped revitalize 16 buildings with murals, adding more murals every day. Mural Mania, founded in Lyons, is devoted to creating and preserving murals depicting the history of this canal region. The Global Mural Conference would bring welcome attention to the wealth of murals along the Erie Canal and showcase our communities and the artists that help revitalize this region. Together, we can keep the Erie Canalway corridor history and natural beauty alive and well for future generations to enjoy. Our next speaker is going to be Russ Andrews, the chair of the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor.
First speech I'm going to give is mine. The second one is one I'm supposed to give.
You can skip the second one.
Yeah, sure. If you're in love with the canal as I am, and the Canalway, and all it stands for, and all the pride and enjoyment we citizens derive from it, then please join me in special appreciation for our U.S. Senate champion for the Canalway Heritage Corridor, Senator Gillibrand. Thank you. Okay, now let me not lose this. It's my pleasure to be here today on behalf of the Erie Canalway Corridor, spanning from Albany to Buffalo along the canal system. The corridor is a vital link, connects communities, and reinforces efforts to preserve our heritage and drive economic development. We are tasked with telling the story of the canal and the impact it had on the state and the nation. We promote the corridor as tourism and work to foster vibrant communities like this one that are along the waterway. By working in partnership with federal, state, and local partners, we are achieving more than any one organization could do alone. In Macedon and Palmyra, we have the pleasure of being involved in several outstanding preservation, recreation, and community projects. I want to acknowledge the exceptional work of, and I'm probably going to leave somebody out here, so forgive me, the town and village of Macedon and the Macedon Trails Group for protecting Lock 60 and opening the site to visitors. The Palmyra Macedon Bridge Builders, which we were at, I think, just a week ago, for the restoration of the Aldrich Change Bridge at the Macedon Palmyra Park. When I was coming through Macedon, I didn't know exactly where it was, so I asked some young people at a gas station about where the bridge was, and they said, "You mean the one without any water under it?" And I said, "I think it is." So that's another claim to fame that we have now. And the village of Palmyra and historic Palmyra for their tremendous outreach, tourism, promotion, and preservation efforts, and of course the Mural Mania, we're bringing our canal heritage to life in beautiful artwork throughout the Canalway Corridor. And I also want to say that, like the original investment in the Erie Canal, the benefits of projects and programs in the Erie Canalway Heritage Corridor are shared by millions of New Yorkers and visitors from all over the world. I was just on a bike ride, and it was amazing what a broad audience that is. So we want to continue this vital work, reauthorizing the Erie Canal National Heritage Corridor Commission, and the Senator is leading the parade on that and the charge, and we appreciate that very much. We now have 21 co-sponsors, so that's good, right?
Yeah, the whole delegation from New York, Democrat and Republican.
Great. So we look forward to reauthorization for the Heritage Corridor Commission and sustained good work. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is Mark DeCracker, founder of Mural Mania.
Thank you, Senator.
Mark.
Thank you. I just want to start out by thanking everybody that came out here today. I'd like to thank it all started with a letter of support to Sarah over there, and it led to, we're going to do it September 5th, and then it led to, let's do it on Monday. And I said, and it's great when you change your schedule, and I know you're busy, you're all over the place, and to be here today and to recognize the importance of the Erie Canal, who I've been working on for 25 years, and the great people, I know so many faces from the past out here, that this is finally come to fruition. All these things are so important. It's a vital recreational way. And what can I say about your support and the support of the mayor of Macedon about when I approached her about this idea of a mural? I saw this wall and I saw Lock 30 right across there. I said the boaters can see it. Yes. Anytime we have a mural along the Erie Canal, which we do, we have murals in Newark that are right on the water, and my friend Corky Goss is out there someplace. Hi. There he is. He's a great mural. He's painting a mural right now in downtown Rochester. Wow. So that's cool. And and then we have Dawn Jordan. Where's Dawn? Right up. And just look at Dawn. She's got her work clothes on. She's got paint on her. I was thinking about wearing my paint shirt, but you know. But yeah. So these people have been, and James Eager have been phenomenal in making this happen. It all started in 2007. I want to do it, and I always think it's important that we involve our kids in what we do and empower them. And we had children helping us and adults painting, and it was a total community effort. I knew I had to have a good artist, so James Eager, probably about 20 years old, helped us. And we put that up. The mural went up in Canal Sweep 2007. And I still have that t-shirt, so Canal New York has been great supportive of us. New York Parks and Trails has been supportive of our process as well. And that went up, and we dedicated it on Flag Day 2007. And we had 250 people there of all walks of life. Sharon Rice was there. There was the mayor of Newark. And people from all the area came and said, wow, this is so cool. And my friend Noel, who was along with me on the journey, Noel had a disease, scleroderma, and that really caused him he was in so much pain, but I never saw a person that was so passionate about a desire to make something happen. And we spent that summer, and 4 murals magically happened in that summer of 2007. And I can't say enough. And we had a dedication called Step Back in Time, where everybody came and dressed in old clothes. And Bob Oakes was there. Were you dressed up in old clothes? But it was so cool. And we all just closed the street down in Lyons for a day, and it was fun. And on Noel's, he was up in Rochester General, he was dying. He calls Golden Paints for a paint donation because he thought we got to keep this going on, and he did that. And can't say enough about his passion. And it was in 2007, again, that summer of magic. There was a mural being painted in Weedsport by Don Jordan, who happens to be part of our Mural Mania team. And Assemblyman Oakes, who's speaking next, was there. And Noel and I went up to the Assemblyman and said, you know, we got this idea. 40 miles of murals, and they're basically across your district. I said, if we can make this come to fruition, then you can retire. Well, within like 3 years, it was all covered, but he's still working. So. but that was the kind of magic that was associated with Mural Mania. So, and it's been all these great people that have influenced our life. And Gene Davis came. He goes to Colquitt, Georgia, where I spoke at the Global Mural Conference in 2010, where I planted a seed. He sees this unbelievable, iconic mural. And he says, who is this? I heard something about Mural Mania in Wayne County, and he Googled me, found me or something. And the rest is history, because he's become, we call ourselves maniacs, and he's become another mural maniac, painting one wall at a time or something like that. So having a partner to bring this to fruition is really important. So thank you, Gene, for all your support. And I don't even know how many murals we got on this Erie Canal in Wayne County. Wayne County's up to 30. The Erie Canal, the calls keep coming from Canastota last summer. All over the state, we get calls for more murals. And it was like the Grease mural that happened, and that was dedicated during the Canal Conference of 2010. So it's all these great things. So thank you very much. And we have this opportunity right now for the 2016 Global Mural Conference to be here in the Finger Lakes in Wayne County, Lyons. We'll figure out where it's going to be, but it's because of your support it's going to happen. I'm leaving tomorrow to make a presentation at 4 o'clock tomorrow. With Noel's daughter is going to be with me. She's a junior in high school. She's going to speak for Noel. So I'm delighted to work with her on that. So And like I said, it's the importance of the recognition of Clinton's Ditch being dug, started being dug in 2000, or we're celebrating the 2th anniversary in 2017, and the Barge Canal in 1918 was started. In these two celebrations, we can depict this history with murals, and then when we celebrate, we have the story told. So thank you very much for your support, and it's a wonderful day for everybody.
Our last speaker is Bob Oakes. Someone.
Thank you, Senator. So appreciate having Senator Gillibrand here today in my hometown, many of our hometown, and certainly this region. Thank you for being here. One, for taking the leadership role on re-upping the National Heritage Corridor. We know it made a big difference when it was originally designated. This is going to assure that we go forward when this does get designated, whether it's more murals, whether it's enhancing the trail. We've made a little progress this year on the eastern side of Wayne County and hoping to get the canal all connected and done, and certainly hopefully this will be an inspiration and help to do that. So thank you for your leadership there. Thank you for your willingness to help spearhead trying to get the conference here. I just did my letter of support for that, because I do think when people see the energy here, it can't help but spread. I think you felt it. I think all of us do. And whether it's Corky, who's painted a lot of those, and I've watched him, and it's amazing work, and others who've been the artists. The money to do this has come from some public money, some grants, and a lot of private dollars. Sharon and Wayne Rice and Clyde decided to have one done themselves, and so it's happened in many different ways how the funding is done, but it's really caught on. It's been wonderful. And Senator, just in leaving, I want to say I know you in your position and me in mine, staff mean an awful lot. And Jared, who has been your person on the ground here in Wayne County, is doing a great job for you. I saw Ian from Congressman Maffei's office. The people that work for us help bring us the issues, and I know Senator Gillibrand is listening. I've seen her. I've been with her at the apple industry and other events in the county. Thank you for being our representative and representing us in the U.S. Senate. Thank you.
I just want to recognize one other person, Dan Crane. Dan Crane, can you please come here? He's very shy, but he's the district superintendent for the New York State Canal Corporation. And he is a strong supporter, obviously. He sees that the enhancements that are needed, and he makes it happen because he knows that that's what the community wants.
That's great.
So thank you, Dan.
If there's any on-topic questions, you can answer them now. Off-topic, we'll do separately. Because you've got all the experts here. Go ahead.
Percentage of funding versus public versus private, could you put a general figure on that? 60-40, 50-50, 80-10?
I think it could be, it tends to be almost 50-50, but for example, through fiscal year 2013, the National Park Service provided $7.6 million in grants to the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor Commission. The budget request for the future is going to be 54% higher, from $17 million in 14 and 8.2 in 15. But almost all of them are public-private partnerships. So they're all, the money is used to leverage money. So we get a lot more money beyond that from private sources. So I'd say, I don't know the exact number, but I think it's probably half. What do you guys know? Do you know, can you quantify how much is from public sources and private?
Find out.
We can look into it, but I think it's fairly collaborative. So we get, we can let you know. Bethany will get you whatever we can find. But I think for each project, you leverage as many resources as you can.
Yeah, and I know like when we go through the CFA process, then it's a 50-50 match. If you go through the BOA, depending on what your project is, which is the Brownfield Opportunity Area Grant, then that could be 9-10. So it just depends on
Which federal grant you're going for and what the actual process is. Any other on-topic questions? Do any of the canal users, I see that we have bikers that were there and came over. Do you have any questions? And just to let Senator Gillibrand tell us how awesome the bike trail is.
Yeah.
It's awesome. They're from Geneva. So we came from Geneva. We came from Albion yesterday. Yeah.
We don't have any questions. We just want to thank
I'm
you
hard.
for it's just beautiful. We love it.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you. Players, we're all speaking on the mural again. It's very well maintained. It's beautiful.
We started yesterday in Albion, and we went to
I think it's pretty good.
whatever it is.
I have to say
Woodcliff
that
Hotel.
I've been forwarding letters of support
Now we're just getting back to
to the committee. He's in Scotland right now. He's probably in the United States.
I don't know. I don't have the maps. So
But he said,
here to New
when we
York.
got the endorsement of the senator, he said, absolutely. Thank you.
So how are you doing? Good?
And Rick Rivers gave us a wonderful endorsement today from Canal New York because he's put on the 2000 Canal Conference in 2010. That's Vicki Daly, or Vicki out there someplace. That's her. She's associated with the Canal New York. So yeah, I really think, I feel confident. I really do. Really confident. And so support from everybody here. There's a good question came up about how this all works with the murals. It's a collaboration. It really is. It's grants. It's people that donate their time to donate the paint. It's everybody coming together, and I think that's what we really need to look at for the future as a society. Working together to make our lives, enhance our lives better.
And heritage areas are typically locally run, very collaborative. They're not federally run parks. They're not part of the federal parks system. So they're designated as heritage areas. There's over 50 around the country. And having one is really important because it just gives a way for mayors and community leaders to leverage public-private partnerships to enhance the region for tourism and to help the economy grow.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So very much.
Oh, yeah, somebody should have it. Yeah. I just